How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our NHL 25 Be a Pro series with our goaltender, Dale Adams. In the previous episode, we did the first two games of the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs against the Carolina Hurricanes. And as you can see, we are now down 0-2 in this first round series. We lost the first game in regulation. Or we lost the first game in overtime, excuse me, and then we lost the second game in regulation. So obviously now we're going into Carolina's barn for the next two games. And if we lose one more, I think that might be it. So I'm hoping at the end of this episode we can have the series tied up at 2 games apiece. We're not going to stall any further. We're just going to keep going. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to simulate to the third period. But before we do that, just one more thing. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Share this video with anybody who you think might be interested in my type of content. We got plenty of content coming in the future, plenty of different sports games. We got WWE 2K25 coming out soon. I'm actually going to do a career mode for that this year. And we also got MLB The Show coming out very soon as well, just like a week or two after WWE 2K25 comes out. So definitely got some good games coming, plus some more story games I'll be playing along the way. I got a few ideas for some other ones. But anyway, now that that's over, we're going to jump in, simulate to the third period here. Hopefully we have a good sim. It's been low-scoring games in the first two. So first period, 1-0 Carolina, Sebastian Aho. All right, second period, 1-0 game still. So the streak of low-scoring games continues. Let's see if we can tie it up and hopefully get the victory here in game number 3. Third period here in Carolina, trailing 1-0 to the Carolina Hurricanes. Shots are even at 18 apiece. So it's been a pretty low shooting affair as well as a low goal scoring affair. Quick shot there, and it squeaks through. What the heck happened right there? Did Brent Burns push it in? Michael Bunting gets his first goal of the playoffs. We'll definitely have to watch that again. Are they not even going to do a replay? Okay, solid EA. Very solid indeed. Okay, let's go back and watch that again. Obviously, it went off a defender here. So Bunting loses it. Sebastian Aho skating on him. Bunting picks it back up, though. Shoots it on net. Kochetkov, I assume? Yep, Kochetkov stands up, kicks it out. Brent Burns. Where even is the puck? Oh, it hits off Brent Burns' skate and goes in. Okay. Well, not the type of goal we want to see, but it's a goal nonetheless. I'm just worried now that Carolina is going to be given a gimme by scoring a cheese goal of their own. Oh, tried to bat that in, Bunting, looking for his second already. But yeah, I'm really worried that now EA is going to give Carolina a gimme because they got that cheese goal right off rip. Carlson with a slapper, almost squeaks through. Crosby can't pick it up. Had a wide open half of the net there. But also what I'm worried about is that goal is the first goal I have seen my teammates score, and my own teammates didn't even score it. It was Brent Burns. So I don't know if I should be worried about that or not. Raquel slapped it, hit by a Carolina, almost a Carolina Panther. What the heck is even that? Natchez skates in. Oh, can't get the full shot off. Good job, defense. Crosby. Okay. Crosby would never. Okay, good save on Erikssonek in front. 15-50. Almost 5 minutes done in the third period. Tied up within like the first minute thanks to Brent Burns helping us out. Carolina's only gotten one shot so far in the third period. Good defense from Carlson, passed out to Malkin. Nyquist going for a hit there. Oh, got a piece of it. Good thing my CPU part of my player decided to do that because I was not reacting in time to that. Oh, tried to squeak it through. And another own goal. Brian Rust gets his second goal of the playoffs. Carolina has just given Pittsburgh a lead in a game that they desperately needed to win to put us in a stranglehold. At least it wasn't Brent Burns again. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, where you're down in the playoffs and then the AI gives you the lead by scoring on their own net twice. And now we got a power play. I would be a little undisciplined too if we had a 1-0 lead and we squandered it by scoring on ourselves basically. I'd be a little upset too. But we're on the power play, so this is the perfect time to make it a 2-goal lead here, boys. We got Crosby on the dot. We should win this. There we go. Letang, quick shot. I think Slavin got a piece of that. Raquel pinned. Letang trying to fight for it. Malkin had it for a second, loses it, but Raquel picked it up to Crosby. Back to Malkin. Can't shoot through the traffic. And they go offside. Minute 39 left on our power play advantage. Carolina's gotten 2 shots so far in this third period. I'm not going to complain about that. Keep it away from me. That's all I ask, boys. Crosby, good face-off win there. Bunting got the first goal, credited to him. They dump it in. Picked up by Bunting. Long pass up to Raquel. Passed over to Crosby. Crosby loses it, gets control of it again. Malkin in front. Shot it through traffic, goes wide. Kochetkov will smother it for the whistle. Minute 15 on our power play. What was that, 11:37? Yep. 11:37 here in the third period. Another good face-off win from Crosby. Back to Letang. Slapper through. Kochetkov saw it the whole way. Minute 10 on the power play. That time Crosby can't win it. Oh, big hit on Sam Gagner. Raquel over to Crosby. He's got some room. Fanned on the shot. Keeps control of it. Back to Raquel. Over to Letang. Back to Malkin. Malkin gets pushed off the puck. Picked up by Raquel, though. And Kochetkov will make the save. 11-10 now with 48 on the power play. Good face-off win from Hayes to Carlson. Nice dive block. Ooh, I went down too early, managed to slide over just enough to grab it. That was a lucky save right there. Nyquist, 18 seconds left on the power play. Shot from Hayes, good save from Kochetkov. Hurricanes will break it out. Roslovic passed over to Eriksson. Shot into the glove. Toss it out. Carlson was open. Up to Nyquist. Back to Hayes. Power play was unsuccessful, but we have momentum. Rust can't keep it. Roslovic will break it out again. No. Hayes had it back, but Roslovic takes it once again. Aho now. Hit traffic in front. Carlson back behind the net. Rust backhand pass up to Nyquist, over to Matheson now. Matheson loses it. Wide of the net, shatters the pane of the glass there. 8:37 here. Carolina with 4 shots now in the third period. Okay, we break out of our end. Bunting passed over to Raquel. Can't get the full shot off. He gets rocked. Eriksson. Beautiful cross crease pass. I read the play. Natchez cannot tie it up. 7-18 now. All right, let's go, Crosby. Win the face-off. Get it away from me. We can't win it. We do break it out eventually, though. Under 7 now. Raquel with it. Passed over to Crosby. Shot. Kochetkov with a save. Picked up by Bunting behind the net. Back to Letang. Slapper. Right into the glove of Kochetkov with Raquel right on top of him. He will freeze that. 6-18 now in the third period. We have a 1-goal lead thanks to a defensive collapse from Carolina here in this third period. Good Malkin face-off win. Back to Malkin. Quick shot. Better save from Kochetkov once again. Okay. Let's win the puck again, Malkin. We win it. But Nyquist stops up. Loses it. Here we go. Good save there, covering up the 5-hole. We got screwed over in the first game on the 5-hole. Try not to let that happen again in game 3. Sebastian Aho gets a deflection goal, and it is all tied up. Sebastian Aho single-handedly going to try and win this game for his team. But that goal is also on me too. I knew I was way too far over on the left side of my net there. I don't know if I would have been able to make that save regardless since it was a deflection, but you could just see I was way too far over to the left of the crease there. So I will put the blame on myself for that one. Most of the time on deflections you can't really help it, but that one is on me. So we're all tied up here with 5 minutes left. Can we actually score a legitimate goal? Malkin with a quick shot. Nyquist can't pick it up for the rebound. Got a piece of that. Aho single-handedly trying to win this game. He's 1 goal away from a hat trick. Wants to make up for the defensive miscues in the start of the game, or start of the third period rather. He got it all tied up here late in the third. Looking to give his team the win in a 3-0 series lead in round 1. But we're hoping not to let that happen. The only goals I've seen my teammates score, they didn't actually score themselves, so I'm a little worried about that. 1.5 minutes now. Got a piece of that with the blocker. Ooh, good job. Good job defense. Good takeaway from Crosby. 50 seconds. Pettersson with it. Skates in. Good toe drag deep. Tried to backhand it over to Crosby. Couldn't get it through traffic. Picked up by Raquel. Can't get the shot off. Good poke check from Crosby. Couldn't get the puck though. Roslovic. To the glove. Toss it. To Crosby. Dumped down and around. Picked up by Burns. Over to Slavin. 20 seconds here. Matheson picks it up. Passed up to Raquel. Raquel's got no energy left. Just tried to go for something there. Did not work. Raquel's got to go for a change or something. Not much time now, though. Good takeaway from Malkin. And it looks like for the second time in this series, we are going to OT. Let's hope we have a better result this time. Okay, let's just keep it rolling. Get right into overtime here. Unfortunately, we could not win that one in regulation, but let's see if we can win it here in OT. We got Crosby on the ice, taking the face-off. Can't win that first one. Got a piece of it. Toss it out to Carlson. Passed over to Crosby, now Bunting. Bunting with a backhand shot. I think he was just trying to set up for a rebound for Raquel there. Carolina finally has gotten over 10 shots. Took them an entire third period to do it. All right, here comes Carolina again. Into the glove. Probably shouldn't have tossed that one out. But Matheson gets it to Crosby, up to Raquel now. Passed out to Burns. Svechnikov. Where is it? Couldn't find the puck there, but eventually we do. Bunting pinned against the boards. Matheson gets it to Carlson, up to Crosby. Bunting now got the first goal to get us back in it. Quick shot, and it almost squeaks through. It was sitting right on the corner. Back to the point. Pettersson back to Bunting. Behind the net to Letang. Backhand shot, and it can't squeak through. Bunting fanned on the shot. Malkin picked it up, back to the point, kept in by Pettersson. Letang, back to Malkin, quick shot, can't get it through traffic. We had two great chances there, and it did not go in. Natchez, through traffic, managed to find it. Pettersson, passed out to Nyquist, over to Rust. He got the second goal for us, or was credited with the second goal. Dumps it back down behind the net, picked up by Slavin, pinned now by Nyquist. Nyquist had it for a second, but Slavin picks it back up and gets it to Burns. Breakout pass to Svechnikov. Slapper in the glove. We're tossing it. Pettersson back to Letang, up to Malkin. 11.5 here in the first overtime. Into the glove. Keep it moving. Almost a bad turnover there. Thankfully, defense was on it. Nyquist. Matheson. Matheson tried to pass it over to Malkin. Couldn't get it past the defender. Burns was pinned by Malkin. Picked up by Bugstad. In front. No, Nyquist. Couldn't get the puck. It was intercepted by Carolina. That would have been it. 9:40. Burns kicks it out. Picked up by Natchez. Back behind the net. Through traffic. And Eriksson Ek picks up the loose puck. And Carolina wins it once again in overtime. And goes up in the series 3-0. What an unfortunate way to lose, but my teammates got to get that puck. I made the initial save, had no idea where the puck was, and by the time I did, it was too late. Hayes should have been fighting for it right there instead of just standing there with his stick off the ice, but it is what it is. Well, congratulations to Carolina. You didn't manage to fully screw the pooch. You made it interesting for your fans, though. So, going into Game 4, our backs are going to be up against the wall. We'll have to see if we can win and keep the series going, or if we're going to be going golfing at the end of this episode. All right, folks, so a rough game sim here. After the first period, we were already down 3-0. Right off rip in the second period, we went down 4-0. But thankfully, the team has at least managed to score 2 goals, so we're only down by 2. But considering the only 2 goals I have seen my actual teammates score in a game I've jumped into were because Carolina did it to themselves, I think this series might be done and dusted. But Raquel, Makes a nice shot there. 29-18 in favor of Carolina in the shot department. And we will take a quick gander here because I did not even think I'd be jumping into the third period here. Because if we look at the stats, I got pulled in the first period. I gave up 3 goals on 6 shots. Tristan Jarry came in, played 34 minutes, 21 seconds, gave up a goal. And then the coach said, you know what, we'll put the kid back in so he can have his 9.46 save percentage throughout the first 3 games get absolutely tanked. So, but I don't know. Maybe we can fight back and win it, but I don't think it's in the cards here, folks. I think we haven't managed to score. Like I said, the only goals we have scored, we didn't even score in the periods we jumped into. So, got a save there. So, yeah, EA did not help us out with the sim. Of course, the one game where the score is high and there's a lot of scoring, of course it's against us when we need a lot of scoring. But it is what it is. If we don't get far in the playoffs and we get swept, it is what it is. Just means we get more time in the offseason to train and hopefully make our stats better going into next season. And we'll have a full season with Pittsburgh, so hopefully it'll be nothing but success in the future, as long as they don't completely overhaul this team. But it is still a lot of older guys, so I don't know. Good shot block there, goes out of play. 30-18 for shots now. That's crazy. And if Erik Karlsson is out, he's literally like our first best defenseman, so let's see if he's still if he's on the bench or... Oh, well, I think that pretty much is the deal. The deal sealer, I guess. That's okay. We lost our best defenseman. We got Letang, and that's pretty much it. Can't make that through traffic. Burns with the slapper. Okay, Bunting. Passed over to Raquel. Quick shot. Can't get the rebound. Bunting had a wide open net. Couldn't pick up the puck for the rebound. Good interception from Bunting. Skated out by Crosby. Back over to Bunting. Backhand shot. Gets blocked by his own teammate. Back to Pettersson. Shot. Blocker saved by Kochetkov. Finally hit 20 shots in this game. The Tang back behind the net. Got the blocker on it. Passed out to Bunting. He's got 2 guys on him. Carolina just dominating us right now. They know this game is theirs. As we get close to the halfway point, into the glove, toss it out, just keep it going. It seems like we got another injured player. Oh, never mind. It's somebody on Carolina who got injured. Into the glove again. Keep it moving. We don't have time to rest. We got to keep it going. Passed over. Why would you touch it, dude? The AI is so bad at that. Like, every time there's an offside warning pop up, it never fails. The team will always touch the puck, whether it's your team or the opposing team. They will always frickin' touch the puck and get an offside call. Because apparently EA doesn't know how hockey players would actually not try and do that. They would always try and avoid it. There we go! Malkin finally gets a goal in the playoffs. And we're back to within 1. But I'm not sure how much time we have left. It's about time Malkin finally gets himself on the score sheet. The score sheet. I'm not sure why I said it like that, but at least I said it right without stumbling my words there. But back to within one with 8:10 left. Finally, that is the first legitimate goal I have seen my teammates score in this entire first period. Or in this entire first round of the playoffs, in periods that we've jumped into. Okay, we got time. We're back to within one. Anything is possible now. If that would have went in, I probably would have just quit the game right there. Would just said, nope, that's it. Rust! Brian Rust ties it up. It is tied up at 4 goals apiece. We have made the comeback. Brian Rust, his 3rd goal of the playoffs, technically his 2nd goal of the playoffs that he scored legitimately. Obviously, he got credit for the 2nd goal in Game 3 that was scored off the defender. But it's a goal nonetheless. We are all tied up here thanks to Malkin and Rust. That second line getting it done. Maybe they can get another one. But I gotta play well here. Tried a deflection in front there, got a piece of it. Through traffic, get over! Man, jeez, he wasn't moving. Malkin passed over. Nyquist loses it. Malkin keeps it. Shot. Good save from Kochetkov. Malkin looking for the go-ahead. Bang pass. Aho. Passed over to Svechnikov. Got a blocker. Picked up by Malkin. Pinned by Aho. Grizzlick fighting for it. Gets sent down behind the net. Marino kicks it out. Malkin gets possession. Okay. We're going to freeze that puck. We're not scrumming for it. We're not fighting for the lead now. We are tied up. We got to play it smart. Give our team some breathing room. Get a new line out there. 3.5 here in the third. All tied up at 4. And the glove. At this point, just... what is he doing there, 96? But right now, at this point in the game, we just got to play it smart. Oh, broken stick for TVR. Raquel shot. Kochetkov. Another great save from the kid. I'm not even really sure how old he is. I think he's relatively young still. I think he's a newer goalie in the league. But a nice low glove save. 2:35 here in the third. Good face-off win. Back to Letang. Shot. Can't get the full shot off there. Crosby fighting for it. Natchez. Erikssonek had it. Got the OT winner in Game 3. Crosby with it now. Back to Matheson. Over to Raquel. Back to Letang. Back up to Crosby. Over to Bunting. Quick shot. Blocker save. Bunting, just pick up the puck, dude. You don't need to get that extra hit, man. Raquel in front of Crosby. And Crosby gets his first goal of the playoffs. And we have a 1-goal lead with little time to spare. If we're going to lose this round, we're not losing it in 4. That's what the team is saying. We still got fight left in us. For some reason, we waited through the first 3 games to do it, but now we have managed to score. We have found our scoring effort. Our coach is pumped. The boys are jazzed. We got a 1-goal lead with under a minute left. It is a 5-4 game here. Malkin and Crosby have found their scoring, and hopefully they can keep it going now. Got a piece of it. Another beautiful glove save right off the rip. Unfortunately, I wish I could say I've made a 36 save effort, but I don't even know. We were at a 500 save percentage. Hopefully, I doubt it'll get back up into respectable numbers. Got a blocker save on it. Good job. Another broken stick. Come on, you got to get the empty netter. Raquel will cash in for his first goal of the playoffs. And we now have a 2-goal cushion. I'm not happy with that, though. Hopefully we can get another one. Another empty netter. I'm sorry. I'm gassed. I'm excited. The boys came up clutch. I don't know if we'll win this. Look at that dude with the pretzel. With his buck teeth coming through his lips. But Carolina is not happy. They had this game. And now they're down by 2. But, I mean, we still have a huge mountain to climb. We still have an absolute huge mountain. Oh, Carolina. They're taking a penalty. Sebastian Aho with interference. I might have to lower that because I have noticed there are a lot of face-offs that lead to interference calls all of a sudden. So I might have to lower that a little bit. I haven't touched the penalty sliders ever, so I don't know what the deal is, but so they'll probably pull Kochetkov just to make it even strength. Yep. Gagne. Toss that out. Rust. Looking for another one. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Svechnikov. Under 10 seconds here. Can I make one more save? Nope. And that is it. We have a huge comeback in this one. Our key players, our star player. Hey, Carlson's was on the bench. That's good. But the boys, the star players, found their scoring in this one to stave off elimination. But we still have a huge mountain to climb. We are down 3-1 in the series. We have to win 3 more in order to move on to the second round. Big hit there. The bucket went flying. Crosby and Malkin finally getting their goals. And hopefully ending that little drought. We're going to see what our final save percentage was. We were at a 500. 842. Okay. So, first game where we didn't finish with a 900 save percentage, but it was at 500. And to finish at 842, it technically when we shouldn't even have been in the game. Yeah, so hopefully that doesn't completely lower our save percentage. We were at a 946 before I jumped into this game. So hopefully it's not too bad. You know what? We're going to go back to the main menu. We're going to see how the other playoff series are shaken up, and then we will end it there. All right, folks, we are here. I simulated through some conversations because we had a challenge to win the next game. We did that. Now we have 2 challenges to win the series. So if we lose, I get the satisfaction of being double dinked with losses to my likability meters. So that's great. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. We are going to look at the playoff tree after the first 4 games of our series. See if any teams have moved on. Only one series has ended, and that is the Vancouver Canucks. They swept the Edmonton Oilers. Very interesting. But we got Colorado up 3-1 in their series over Chicago. Then we got Winnipeg up 3-2 in their series against the St. Louis Blues. Anaheim up 3-1 over the Kings. So Vancouver's waiting for that series to end. Like I said, I would not be surprised if the Ducks win the whole thing after me leaving the team because I didn't think they'd make the playoffs. And then we're down 3-1 in our series. Just got a big win in Game 4 to stave off being eliminated. The Rangers up 3-2 in their series over the New Jersey Devils. The only tied series between Toronto and Florida. Florida looking to three-peat. And then Tampa Bay up 3-2 in their series over Detroit. Okay. So only one series is over. in the first round of the playoffs. Let's see if Carlson is injured. Because we came into the first round 100% healthy, and indeed he is out. He is out. Whoops, where am I going here? Okay, so it looks like we brought in Dante Fabro and moved up Letang to the first defensive pairing. Okay. All right, hopefully Carlson being gone. Hopefully he's not gone for too much longer. But who knows? Maybe we play better without him. But in the next video, I think we'll do a 3-gamer. And hopefully we can win the next 3 and move on to the second round. But if we end up losing in the very next game or whenever we lose, at least we didn't get swept. There's always that positive going into it. But like, look at this. Game 1, 1-0 overtime loss. Game 2, 2-1. Game 3, 3-2 in overtime. So the first 3 games of this series were just so low scoring. It's like both teams just didn't have their foot on the gas, just couldn't find that way to score. And then game 3, Carolina just started off hot, and we eventually just managed to find our scoring as well. And I'm really hoping it wasn't just a one and done effort from the boys. I'm hoping that now that our star players have scored, they can keep it going and help us finish off the Hurricanes and make it to round 2, because that'd be very fun. But hey, at least we made the playoffs. That's a step above year 1 where we didn't even make it. So, and our save percentage is still good. It's a 928. So not too shabby. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. Not sure if the episode on Friday or the video on Friday will be another episode of this series, the Everett Scott series, or Red Dead Redemption, or something else. I still plan on making the franchise series. I'm just going to wait and either update the rosters myself or wait for an official roster update. Because obviously the Rantanen and Hull trades weren't put into effect yet when the last roster update came out. So I'd want to make those changes and everything. So maybe I'll work on that this weekend. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not sure what the next video on the channel will be, but be on the lookout for that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We're going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed and have not done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share this video to anybody who you think might enjoy my content. And also make sure to hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. And until next time, take care.